I can't call it. Like you said, we had the momentum. I believe we up fourth quarter 23-13. Usually we just finish teams by then. We just go to get the ball rolling, just go to punishing people. But I guess Vegas had the best of us today.
All right, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it with you. I'm going to just keep it real with you, right? The Baltimore Ravens have a very big problem, and it's not LamarJackson. I know some people were expecting me to slander Lamar for the performances so far this year. But as you can see in the first clip, he throws a dime, but look at the left guard getting beat. And it's honestly starting to become a trend to see the right side of this offensive line just straight up collapse. I don't know how to describe it other than just collapsing. It's really bad right now in Baltimore, and I'm not too sure they're going to be able to fix it. To be quite honest with you, Lamar did have a decent game. I'm not saying he's perfect, right? He did enough to win the game, for sure. No doubt about it. Like, Lamar's for sure a top 5 quarterback in this league. But with the way this line is playing, he might have to slide up out that pocket a little more often than he's been used to in the past. Like, not even necessarily to run, but just get out the pocket and look down the field, because it's not good. It's not a good thing to be sitting in that pocket right now with the way that right side's playing. A play like this is one of the first few plays in the game, right? Now, like I said, Lamar's not perfect. On this particular play, I do think he had a window to get it to Bateman. But we're also not going to just not acknowledge Crosby just being a demon off the edge and just straight up beating the fucking right tackle for like the 30th time. Obviously, this was one of the first times, but you get the point. It was not a pretty day for this offensive line. It was bad from the jump, and no better example than this play right here. I want you to watch this again. Look at the right side of the line. My God, was this line getting beat all day. This is an issue. This is a real issue. Lamar is looking to his left, and he basically just feels the pressure because he knows that side of the line is just not holding up right now. Like, luckily he gets out of there and he turns what should have been a negative play into a positive. But that cannot happen at any level. They're getting beat so bad and so quick. Lamar barely has a chance back there. Once again, Crosby being a dog. This is a simple stunt. Like, this is high school. You feel me? This should be like offensive line 1-on-1. You should know how to pick up a stunt. Like, I will give credit to Crosby because Crosby is really good, but this is a basic stunt, and he's gonna get instant pressure on Lamar. And this is late in the game. This is do or die time. This is during the collapse, and you're letting your quarterback get hit head on. You're not even touching guys. There's multiple clips on showing where you're not even touching guys. Now, some of the few positives I did like out this game was play like this where the Raiders have 7 people on the line, right? And that's pre-snap. Now, post-snap, it actually turned out to be a DB blitz. Now, the DB at the bottom circle didn't really do too much. It's really the DB up top I want you to pay attention to, because Lamar is going to be doing something that most people won't give him credit for, but he's going to show good pocket presence on this one. You could even see a linebacker dropping out. It was a good disguise by the Raiders. I will give credit. But Lamar obviously saw it coming, because watch what he's going to do on this one. He's going to just drift to his left a little bit. Hit Zay Flowers. That's beautiful. At this point, that's what it's going to take for Lamar. He got to play perfect, because the way this line's playing, it has not been good. It hasn't. Point blank period. The right guard has been, just bad. Really, really bad from the right guard. Right tackle ain't much better. You either have to bench them or you got to find something better. I don't know what to say, but another one that I feel like you could put on Lamar. This was just a weird play. Like, he's gonna fucking, like, I guess you could say he hitches, right? Like, he kind of pump fakes at him. Like, Aguilar's wide open. I don't really understand why he didn't throw it. But that's not even my problem with this play. My problem is that Zay Flowers, who's like right behind Aguilar on this play, is gonna come wide open in the next window, right? When he's already reset his feet. Now, like I said, this is not a complete negative, because he does reset his feet and gets ready to throw to Andrews in the middle of the field. But I do think Zay Flowers on this particular play was a better option. Now hindsight's 2020. That cornerback had not moved in quite yet, but if he anticipates it, he could have stayed to that side of the field. However, the biggest issue with this play is just how bad he misses the throw. Like, it was definitely, this is a bad miss by Lamar. I'm not saying, it's the end of the world. Just, I couldn't just not acknowledge that this was a bad miss. Kind of had the safety over the top, but you want to hit those. But overall, I wouldn't say I'm concerned with the Ravens, but it's getting real close to concern time, because you play the Cowboys this week, and if they go down to 0-3 after losing to the Cowboys, like if they lose to the Cowboys, then it's gonna be really time to wonder, can them boys protect Lamar and give him enough time to throw that ball? Like, it's bad enough his receivers aren't giving him much help, at least so far. And if it ain't Zay Flowers, then it has to be Isaiah Likely, because it ain't happening right now. Mark Andrews got to step up, and let's see what the Ravens do the rest of the season.